What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today I got another very exciting video for you guys. Samsung has really spoiled us this week with a lot of amazing updates, including One UI 5.0 stable, tons of good lock updates to the new Good Lock 2023. All the modules have been updated as well. And today they've also dropped a brand new update to their Expert RAW application. You see it right there, which is a hidden camera app that you can basically download in the Galaxy Store to get some additional features and RAW mode on your Galaxy S22 Ultra camera. Today we're going to talk about that, the update, some really cool exciting features that have been added, so stay tuned for that. Before we do, I want to mention Galaxy S23 Ultra time is coming up very, very soon. You guys have heard me talking about it, and if you're looking to save up for the S23 Ultra, one great way you could do that is by switching from my friends and partners over at Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is a fantastic premium wireless service that you can get for as low as $15 a month for new users. You don't have to sacrifice your coverage, speed, or data. They run on the nation's largest 5G network, and they keep the cost low because they sell directly online. They cut out the retail, the overhead, the salespeople, all that stuff to save you money. I've been using it in my phones recently here in Phoenix. I was using it in my Z Fold 4 for a while. I like the service so much, I switched it over to my primary device that I use for most of my YouTube stuff, which is the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and I've been using it in this phone now for the last week. Service is fantastic here in Phoenix, and I imagine other places around the country as well. I've heard from a lot of people who've switched after seeing them on my channel, and they seem to really enjoy it. You don't have to worry about standing around waiting in line at a big wireless store. Keep your current device. You can get an eSIM, or they'll ship you a physical SIM like the one that I have right here. It's a very simple process to do, and again, you can order all of this stuff online. All the plans include unlimited nationwide talk and text, plus the lightning fast 5G and free mobile hotspot. They'll also show you how much data you can use each month and recommend plans based on that information. So again, check out the link in the description. I'm also going to have it here, right here on the screen. You guys will see it right here at the bottom. It's going to be mintmobile.com/Springer if you guys want to switch today, starting at $15 a month for new users. Really appreciate my partners at Mint. So thanks so much. All right, so let's talk about it, and let's get into this update. First, I want to show you the update in the Galaxy Store itself. So let's go to the Galaxy Store, and here it is, Expert RAW. And if you scroll down, this is version 2.0.02.9, updated on October 26th. And let's look at the new features here, which I'm going to go through. The new features here are first some bug fixes, but after that, the other new features are that we have the ability to do astrophotography mode and also multiple exposure. Now, I talked about Expert RAW back when it first came out earlier this year. If you don't know about it, it allows you to shoot photos in RAW format, but not just any old RAW format. You can shoot them in a special RAW format that also takes into account the computational photography information and allows you to get some of that auto HDR flavor that you'd get from the regular camera. So now they're also adding on top of that this astrophotography mode, which is actually something we've had on the Pixel that I've loved on the Pixel devices for quite a while. The Pixel's always had this astrophotography mode, and now Samsung is finally bringing it to us as well. So let's take a look at it here inside of the Expert RAW application. This is what it looks like. If you go into the settings here, you'll notice that you have special photo options as a labs feature. So this is essentially a beta feature. So if you don't want to deal with bugs, and I'll show you in just a second, there are some bugs in this. I don't know why my high efficiency RAW got turned off. That's something I would recommend turning on when you do this. And see, you can also do auto HDR in Expert RAW, which is something you can't do in traditional RAW in the actual camera app. I talked about all the differences between this RAW and the version of RAW photos that's in the regular camera app in another video, which I'll drop below. But if you want to try these features, they are essentially in beta, and this labs feature lets you try astrophotography and multiple exposure for the camera preview screen. So if you go back to the settings after enabling that, at the top here, these two top right corner options are going to give you the multiple exposure and astrophotography mode. So here's multiple exposure. This basically lets you take multiple different photos and then overlay them on top of one another to create kind of an abstract effect. If you've seen a lot of these online, people do this with like cityscapes at night, and it shows, it captures like the streaks of the lights, and you get some really beautiful photos. So you can either do continuous or manual, depending on how much you want to pay attention. You can also decide how they combine the photos. You can add them average, bright, or dark, and how many exposures you want to take down here, up to 9 exposures. I'm going to try to test this out and actually insert a photo here in the video so you guys can check it out if I have time. Also, the problem is this app has been crashing a lot since I got this update and enabled these features, which you're probably going to see when I show you the night sky one. The astrophotography mode is right here. You can see it's got a little constellation icon there. You can do something really cool with this, or you're supposed to be able to. You first of all can set the duration, which is down here, up to 10 minutes, 4 to 10 minutes, 4, 7, or 10. And you're supposed to be able to enable the sky guide, which basically allows you to see where the constellations should appear in the night sky relative to kind of where you are at the given time. So that would be really cool, but every time I hit show sky guide and then I try to like do something, it crashes, which you guys just saw right there. So since I've been installing this and using it, trying to test it out, I haven't been able to test astrophotography mode. Last night I got it and I was going to try it outdoors because I did have my tripod. By the way, if you do multiple exposures or you do astrophoto, once it actually works, you do want a tripod for this, for sure, because otherwise you're not going to get good results. But I'm going to try to insert some samples if it works. If it doesn't, maybe I'll make a future video. I've been reading on the forums, lots of people are having problems with it crashing. So maybe it's just not ready yet for prime time. But it is there, you can download it, and maybe they'll push an update in a few days, but I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm going to enjoy playing around with this. Expert RAW is my preferred camera app anyway on the Galaxy phones when I want to take really nice detailed photos because it lets you edit them in that, post-processing and pull out a lot of detail. So definitely check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon for future videos like that. Again, if you guys are interested in saving a little money on your wireless plan, maybe saving for that S23 Ultra, definitely check out my partners at Mint Mobile. It's mintmobile.com/Springer, where you can go and get a great deal on premium wireless starting at $15 a month. Really do appreciate Mint for being partners with the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed again, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.